So, yesterday I wasn't able to jump on and give you my day 20 update due to a number of things that I'm going to get into on this live. But today I'm here to give you a 2 day update, right? So, day 20 and day 21. All right. So, I'm going to allow some people to jump on real quick because we are live here. But feel free as soon as you jump on to share your thoughts and whatnot, as well as if you're watching on replay to drop any comments throughout the live, and I will make sure I get those addressed in the future lives. All right. But there's some really, really great things going on right now. Number one, let's see, yesterday I released my latest video on our trip to the Dominican Republic. You guys have heard me talking about us looking for a different place to live, leaving America, trying to find a place that's more in alignment with our values and our lifestyle. And it was amazing going to Dominican Republic, specifically Las Terrenas, but actually vlogging it and filming it and editing it and actually putting it together was extremely fun as well. So that released yesterday. Make sure you check that out. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It was a great experience. So like if you're interested in that area or just kind of want to see what's going on with me and my family, you should definitely check it out. It's a really great video. I took a lot of time to put it together, and I really think it came out fantastic. So as more people jump on, I'll start to get into my day 20 and my day 21 of this 30-day Fruitarian challenge. And man, we are getting close, guys. We are almost at 30 days. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing on your own specific personal challenges as well. A lot of love and grace to each one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. It helps me, and I know that me doing these videos helps you as well. So I want to real quick just kind of go over the fruitarian diet. Fruitarian diet is um, the diet that our body was designed for. We are frugivores by nature. If you compare us to other frugivores, we compare very, very well. More to frugivores than any other type of diet out there. So when you look at how we're physiologically built, you'll see why we are designed to eat fruits, leafy greens, nuts, and seeds. Anything that goes outside of that diet is considered foreign to the body. So the body is going to have to go through extra work and burden in order to process and deal with those other foods. And the further you go away from the fruitarian diet, from the gold standard diet, the more health issues you're going to experience. And that's something that humankind, unfortunately, has been dealing with for thousands of years. So we're trying to get back there. We're trying to get back to our natural diet so our body can have the additional energy instead of expending all the energy just trying to keep us alive, basically. Um, Use that energy to regenerate and get our species back to where it needs to be, right? That's kind of as simple as it gets, right? I base my philosophies on very basic things. Energy efficiency, which is, you want to get high amounts of energy from your food, and fruits are the most electric food on the planet. And you want to eat foods that are going to cause the lowest amount of burden on your body during the digestive process. So those are going to be your fruits as well. So you get a high net amount of energy when you eat fruits, leafy greens, right? All right. So when you eat things like meat or processed food or starches or dairy, those are low energy foods. In fact, cooked meat has zero electromagnetic energy associated with it. So you're getting zero energy and tons of burden, right? So that puts the body in distress. And ultimately, after years and years of eating this way, that's where disease type symptoms start to come up. So that's just in a nutshell what the fruitarian diet is all about. So we're here day 20 and 21, giving you an update of where I'm at. Now, for the most part, it's been a pretty seamless challenge. Had a couple, a couple couple tough things going on in day like 7, 8, I believe it was, because I either ate some bad leafy greens or I ate a bad apple. I don't know what it was, but it messed my stomach up a little bit. I went through a tiny little detox. event, but I was pretty good a couple of days later, right? I was listening to my body and I just didn't eat as much, right? I probably could have fasted, but I didn't. I chose not to. My body did actually experience hunger, so I did feed it. It's just I didn't eat a lot. So I had a lot of excess energy from that, and my body did some healing. Right? And everything's been smooth sailing until yesterday. So yesterday was by far the toughest day that I've had throughout this entire challenge. The toughest by far. Um, we made the decision to go to the zoo. We took my daughter, both my daughters, and my daughter's friend, and our my wife's best friend. We all went, six of us, and weather was absolutely beautiful. It was just a perfect day to go to the zoo. It wasn't too busy at the zoo either, and the first thing my kids want to do when they get to the zoo is eat. That's the first thing they want to do. And me and my wife, we planned, we packed all this good food. We packed bananas and grapes and some romaine lettuce and some cucumbers and some celery, right? So we had food readily available for us the entire time. Well, the kicker is, the kids didn't want that. They wanted to eat cooked food. So that's the first thing we do. And I should have known, I mean, pretty much every time we go to the zoo, like that's the first thing the kids want to do. They want to eat. So we went straight to the food court or, the food area and all the kids, ordered their stuff, including my wife's best friend. They all ordered cooked food, French fries, which was really really the killer here was the French fries. French fries are very tough for me from an addiction standpoint, and all I saw was French fries around me, like they were just floating in the air in front of me. And honestly, I wasn't feeling that great from the beginning of the day. I haven't pinned down what it was. It could have been the raw pumpkin brownies that we ate. They had a little bit of seasoning in them, a little bit of cinnamon. And because we've gone seasoning, pretty much seasoning free almost this entire 30 days, my body had a reaction to that. That's what I feel. So I had somewhat of a, some uh, somewhat of a headache, which I think attributed a little bit to that, but also from screen time. I've just been on the screen a lot because I'm trying to get this book ready to release and whatnot. So I've been very susceptible to that. Um, and then also my adenoids were a little bit inflamed, I think, from the seasoning. So regardless, wasn't feeling great anyway. I felt like overly hungry on Sunday, yesterday, and I don't know, the fries were just calling me. It was very, very difficult for me to not eat any of those fries. Now, I got through it. You know what I mean? I got through it, and we had a great time at the zoo. Enjoyed the time with the family. And, me and the wife decided, hey, let's go to this little marketplace that has a vegan restaurant that sells raw items as well. So we end up going there and we end up ordering avocado, and it's avocado on a bed of leafy greens with walnut meat, which is basically like a substitute. It's walnuts, um, walnuts with some other hygienic stuff, so fruitarian stuff mixed together, and then a cashew sauce. So 100% hygienic, absolutely 100% raw, and it was fantastic. Like it was, man, one of the best raw meals I've ever had. Shout out to that place. Vegan. It's called Vegan Vibrations at the Legacy Hall in Plano, Texas. Like absolutely great. It was so good that me and the wife ordered a second order. Right. So I had two orders of this. Now, caveat to that, that's a lot of fat. Okay. So we're talking a full avocado, and I had two of them. So that's two full avocados plus the walnuts plus the cashews, right? So just fat, just unbelievable amounts of fat. And I felt pretty good. I mean, I was satiated. It really helped with every addiction I had that day. So like just a fantastic meal. Um, we get home and all of a sudden my stomach just You know what I'm saying? Like it just starts rumbling and bumbling, and it's my stomach basically said, yeah, you ate all that fat, but there was also some type of seasoning in there too that we don't agree with. And guess what? We are going to eliminate immediately. And it was a tough elimination evening for me. And my headache did get a little bit worse. So that is one of the things about eating out is you just don't know everything that's going into the food, specifically from a seasoning aspect. And when you start going raw and implementing more your body becomes way more susceptible to those things, way more aware, and your tolerance for toxic foods and toxic elements of food starts to wear thin because your body's so used to having the good, wholesome, raw foods that you're supposed to be having. So that's ultimately what happened. So day 20 was ultimately extremely tough, specifically with the elimination at the end of the day and just the headache and just how I was feeling. Now, granted, I woke up today. I felt great. I felt really good. Hungry today. In fact, all I ate today was, I believe, 8 bananas. I tried to eat some grapes, but I wasn't really feeling it, and that's all I'm gonna eat. So 8 bananas. We're looking at maybe 850, maybe 900 calories, something like that. So a very light day. I didn't work out today. I didn't even do my walk. I knew my body just needed rest. It needs rest. So that's what I did for day 21, and we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Um, like I said, yesterday was the toughest day. Today, not bad at all. But as we roll into day 22 through day 30, we'll see how this goes, this transpires. I always say the social aspect of of doing this diet or implementing this type of food is probably the most difficult, specifically if you're around people that eat cooked food or other things, right? Depending on where you are on your journey. Like if you're just getting off of meat, it's very tough. For me, I've been without meat for 8 years. So that's not tough for me at all. Now it's the cooked food, right? Be able to go out somewhere and not get cooked food is difficult. So that's where the struggle came in yesterday. And but I overcame it, and here we are, day 21, and rolling into the home stretch of this bad boy. So look, I'm glad that you guys have been here supporting me throughout this. I'll, still focus on going live on these last 8 days. I might do 2 days at a time only because of content. You know what I'm saying? Specific things to talk about this, and then that's it. And I have noticed that the algorithm is not really putting me in front of as much people as it was, and that's totally fine as well. But definitely check out my channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. I got a lot of great things on natural health and diet on there. My trip to Dominican Republic is on there. We vlogged the whole thing, just absolutely so fun, and I just enjoyed it. I'd love for you guys to see it too. And I got some really great things coming with my book as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you are tuning, like I said, feel free to leave any comments. Let's see. Shout out to Ansh Shrivastava. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for joining in. Shout out to you for sure. If you can do me a favor, give me a little thumbs up and a subscription, that'd be super dope. I would highly appreciate that. And I hope your Monday evening is going very, very well. In fact, where are you from? I'd love to hear where you're from. Um, but like I said, I'll be on here, throughout these last 8 days, and then we'll move on to the next thing, right? I see some mini challenges in the future, but my next one, I'm gonna, you know, um, offer it up ahead of time to see if anybody wants to join along with me, so we can do it together. Now we've had a lot of people who have been doing this with us, but it was kind of on the fly. I'd like something a little bit more organized next time. I think that'll be a lot better, right? So looking forward to that. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions, like I said, Q&A I love Q&A more than anything. Right. In fact, that is one of the things I will be doing moving forward, more lives and Q&As. a lot more lives and Q&As. So if you guys are interested in that, please, drop a comment, let me know. I am in the process of accumulating damn near every question and comment that I've received since I started making videos, and that's a lot, believe me. And just creating shows based off of that. Great Dr. Morse, made a living doing the emails and answering questions and explaining to people what's truly going on with their body. And I kind of want to take that and roll with that as well. So, anyways, you guys enjoy your Monday evening. I enjoy coming on here, and you guys know where I'm at, giving you guys an update. And make sure you give me that subscription and that thumbs up. Peace and love, guys. Y'all have a good one.